Hey guys, so I'm going to do a video for the second day of Lupus Awareness Month, and I wanted to do something a little different this year for Lupus Awareness. So for the first few days of Lupus Awareness Month, I am going to be sharing some stories with you from different lupus patients or about different lupus patients. And these stories come from the Lupus Ontario's newsletter that they put out. I think it's quarterly every year. And I am a member of Lupus Ontario. I pay an annual membership and I get these newsletters quarterly. And obviously my membership fee is a donation to Lupus Ontario every year to help with lupus research. And they don't just do research for treatments and stuff, but they also help patients. So they have support groups for patients and their families. They have fundraising events throughout the year. They provide information and help to patients, you know, with anything to do with insurance, helping find doctors, things like that. So they do a lot of things. And so before I read today's story, I just wanted to remind you guys, if you haven't checked out the video that I posted on May the 1st, I'll link it in the description below and in the iCard. But it was telling you guys that for the whole month of May, my fundraiser for Lupus Ontario this year is donating all of the proceeds from the sales in my t-shirt shop. And so you can go and have a look at that video and see the t-shirts that I'm selling. So there's two designs. There are the purple shirts that say I wear purple for lupus awareness. And then I have the Keep Calm and Play with Doll shirts. And I have that design available on several different types of shirts. There's t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, mugs, tote bags, all that good stuff. So you can go on over. I'm going to link to my shop in the description below as well as the iCard. And you can go over there, and for the entire month of May, all the proceeds from that shop will be going to Lupus Ontario. With that said, throughout the year, anyone that buys a Lupus Awareness shirt, all the proceeds from my Lupus Awareness shirts go to Lupus Ontario regardless. That's a year-round thing. But for this month, I've also added the proceeds from the Keep Calm and Play with Dolls shirts. So go check those out, and let's get to today's story. So the first story that I'm going to read to you is a story written by the parents of a boy that has lupus. So this story is called Our Son Has Lupus. And the reason I want to share these stories with you too is because one thing that a lot of people kind of don't know or understand about lupus is that lupus affects every patient differently. No two patients are alike, and that's why it is called the disease of 1,000 faces. So no two patients experience lupus the same. Everyone has a different course with this disease and varying degrees of symptoms. So I figured by sharing these stories with you guys, you'll get an idea of how differently it affects everyone. So here we go. This is Our Son Has Lupus. Our son Matthew was diagnosed with lupus in July 2015. He had just graduated from grade 8 and was looking forward to a new chapter in his life, high school. He was training to become part of a rep soccer team 3 times a week and was the fittest he had ever been. It started in June with migraine-like headaches and extreme fatigue. I figured it was just the warm weather, too many training days, and just plain old growing pains. The healthy appetite he once had was gone, and he was losing weight too quickly. Rashes all over his body came next, along with random swollen body parts, his feet, his fingers, and elbows, accompanied by a low-grade fever. He started walking like an old man because his joints were hurting so badly. He spent a full week at Sick Kids Hospital in isolation because they thought he had a contagious disease. His white cells, red cells, and platelet levels were all extremely low, and his spleen was enlarged. After many different tests, including a bone marrow biopsy to rule out cancer, they confirmed he had lupus. I knew nothing about the disease, but now it is part of our new normal. Lupus is often referred to as the disease of 1,000 faces because each person with lupus can have very different symptoms. Matthew's lupus is called SLE, systemic lupus erythematosus. It is the most common and complex type because it can target any tissue or organ of the body, including skin, muscles, joints, blood and blood vessels, lungs, heart, kidneys, and brain. And just to let you guys know, that is the kind of lupus that I have. Matthew's lupus is attacking his kidneys. After a kidney biopsy, they classified it as class 3 to 4. A class 6 would mean dialysis. Luckily, it was caught in time. The miracle drug prednisone, a steroid, was discovered in the 1940s. Before that, lupus patients would not survive. Matthew is currently taking a variety of steroids, including prednisone, which suppresses his immune system in order for it to stop attacking itself. The steroids have saved his life, but unfortunately, those same steroids have a variety of side effects. Lupus Ontario is a provincial voluntary organization dedicated to improving the lives of people living with lupus. All funds received go towards advocacy, education, public awareness, support, and research. The ultimate goal is life without lupus. In Canada, 1 in 1,000 men, women, and children have lupus. You would never know by looking at Matthew that he has a chronic debilitating disease. Inside of his body is a different story. Currently, he's doing very well. His kidneys are a lot better. There are no current rashes or inflammation, and he is currently getting his body fit again. He cannot play rep soccer due to the extreme physical demands of it, and also the fact it is normally played in full sun. But he is hoping to play house league soccer this summer. Just so you guys know about the sun thing, a lot of lupus patients are very sensitive to sun, and many patients get rashes from the sun, and some their disease is flared by being in the sun. I don't believe I get any reactions from the sun, but I always wear tons of sunscreen just to be on the safe side. Continuing on. There are days when he just can't get out of bed. His body needs that extra rest. He is thriving at school and has become very conscious of his health and body. He has a pill box and takes his medications daily without complaints. However, he does not want to talk about this disease. He doesn't talk about it with anyone because he does not want this disease to define him. I, however, have become very involved with Lupus Ontario. It has been very painful and difficult for me seeing my son go through something so overwhelming. I feel it's now my role to spread the word about this disease so that others will be more understanding of it and hopefully donate funds to lupus. I'm hoping that many of you will join me. Join me at the upcoming Italian dinner dance and silent auction on March the 3rd, 2018, which is already passed. My husband and I are on the Italian dinner committee, and we are excited about sharing this amazing event with you. We do this for our son and for the many who suffer from this debilitating disease, in hopes that our fundraiser will help to one day find a cure for lupus. And then it just gives the website for the dinner, but it doesn't matter because it's already passed. It says, if you cannot attend the event, please find it in your heart to make a donation, perhaps sponsoring a table or donating a product or service from the company you work with or from one of your contacts. Help us find a cure. We are very blessed that Matthew is doing very well now. The doctors have told us to take it day by day. The doctors at Sick Kids Hospital are the best in the country and are closely monitoring him. With the help of the community, we are hoping to one day find a cure. Keep our family in your prayers, and whatever you can donate will be greatly appreciated. So that is the story for day 2 of Lupus Awareness Month. I believe I have 3 other stories to share with you guys in the upcoming days. Also, if you are wanting to learn more about lupus in general and about how it affects my life, I do have a playlist that I made that's a Lupus Awareness Month playlist. And it has wonderful videos that I've made over the years during Lupus Awareness Month that has tons of information if you're looking for it. And so I will also link to that playlist in the iCard, right up at the top of the screen. That little eye in a circle is the iCard, for those who don't know what I'm talking about anytime I mention the iCard. And I'll also link it in the description below. And if you are new to YouTube and you don't know what the description is, it's right below when you're watching the video, either on your mobile app or on your desktop computer. Right below the video, you'll see like the title of the video and the date that it was uploaded and all that stuff. And you'll probably start to see some of the description written there, and you'll see something that'll say like see more. If you click on see more, everything will come up, all the links to, you know, my t-shirt shop, to my playlist, everything I've talked about in this video. So don't forget to check that out. I'll also link to the video that I made yesterday about the t-shirts so you can see them. I did want to let you know that the style of t-shirt that I wore in that video is the fitted women's shirt. So it's like a fitted style. So it's like a slimmer style. And I've come to find from my own purchasing of the shirt, along with some other people over the years that have purchased that shirt, that when you buy that fitted woman's shirt, go one size up than your normal size. Because I've had people in the past that have purchased like their usual t-shirt size and they get it and it's too small. Now, thankfully, Spreadshirt, which is the company that I have designed my shirts on, their website, Spreadshirt is really great. They have awesome customer service. So if it's your first time ordering from my t-shirt shop, if you do by chance get the wrong size, they will send you the correct size free of charge, and you will also get to keep the original shirt. You won't have to send it back. As far as I know, anyone that's bought the shirts and had, you know, needed to get one size up, they got to keep the original shirt and they got the right size for free. But that's only for your first order that happens. Otherwise, I think it's either, I don't know how it works. I don't know if you have to do an exchange and send it back, or if you get a refund. I'm not really sure. It's a company website that you can go on and design your own t-shirts. So they're the ones that handle the orders and print all the t-shirts as the orders come in, and they ship them. Nothing comes across my path except for the commission that I get from the shirts. So it's the commission from the shirts, all of that goes to Lupus Ontario this month. So that's how it works with Spreadshirts. So Yeah, if you have any questions about finding anything in the shop, you can definitely ask me and I'll help you. But when it comes to your actual order, I don't deal with that. Spreadshirt deals with that. So you would have to go on to Spreadshirt's website and get like their contact info for customer service that way. So just wanted to let you guys know about that. So if you're not looking for a fitted shirt, there are other options in my shop. There's like just a regular t-shirt that's not fitted. It's just your regular old run-of-the-mill t-shirt. So it would be a little bit looser. But I really like the fitted t-shirts. I think they look really nice. And they're very comfy. The fabric is very soft. So just remember though, just like if you're going to go with the fitted t-shirt, go up a size. Trust me. Because I think I had like 2 or 3 other people that ordered those. And they all had to end up going up a size than their usual size. So, and I had to do the same myself. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching day 2 of Lupus Awareness Month. And I really got to remember, I got to look up when World Lupus Day is and let you guys know about that. It'll come in a future video. That's one thing I get with lupus. It's called lupus fog. My memory is terrible. So I apologize if I ever forget any of your names or don't remember talking to you, because it's just, my memory is awful. Or like if you ask me a question and I don't answer, it's like I just have forgotten to check my messages. Like, my memory is awful. So forgive me for that, guys. I try my best to remember everything, but it's just like, it happens. It's called lupus fog. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.